Oh, this is so nice to be here in Southeast Iowa. I tell you what, I've got something to share about Mason and Colton first before we get started. When they decided to get married, they had visited us in our home in Texas. And I knew that when we first met Mason that this was where Colton would end up with the rest of his life. And I think y'all know the heart that Mason has and the way that she loves people. And I know how much Colton loves people. And these two are going to love each other, and they're going to love all over everybody in their lives. And I'm very grateful for them.
When my head is full of questions and the sky is full of rain, when I'm worrying about what I can't change, I take a look at my reflection and try to make a funny face, and for a second all my sorrows melt away. As if we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live inside this moment, you and I, get through the darkness knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile, yeah, if we just smile.
Mace, we've been friends since elementary school at least. Pretty much like inseparable between years of dance and school and all that in between. We spent many nights in my bedroom in middle school thinking we were the coolest kids ever, listening to my stereo and making up our own words to Nickelback songs. Even through the distance of college, we've always had each other. One of us would drive hours just to have dinner or sit on our phones together and just talk. You've been there through the best and worst times, and I can't thank you enough for that. When you met Colton, I knew he was different. The way you talked about him and how your face lit up said it all. I'm so glad you guys found each other and make each other so happy. And Colton, I hope you understand that now you have both of us to bug you, because we're pretty much a package deal. I wish you both years of happiness and can't wait to watch you guys continue to build an amazing life together. And Colton, this speech might be very sentimental and heartwarming, but just remember, one of Mason and I's favorite songs to sing together is Goodbye Earl, so we definitely have options here.
Darkness knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile, yeah, if we just smile, if we just smile, yeah, if we just smile, if we just smile.
You're beautiful. Still my little princess, though. Never forget that.
Mason and Colton, I want to urge you to hold on to that vision of your love for one another, because even though all of us here are behind you and rooting for you, we know that life happens. And in the midst of those challenges, it's the kind of love that Paul was describing that is going to get you through it. Mason, Colton, I have nothing but hope and just love for both of you. I can't tell you how grateful all these people that are gathered here today are that you guys are doing what you're doing. They're going to help you through all of this, and they're going to hold you accountable for it. You've got great friends, great family, and I've got to know many of them, and it is an honor to be here on your behalf. And so, with that, Mason, Colton, having proclaimed your love for and commitment to one another in the sight of Almighty God and these witnesses, it is my pleasure to pronounce you, by the power vested in me by our Holy Father in the state of Iowa, married. You may now kiss your bride.
We can just live inside this moment, you and I, get through the darkness now.
Mason, you really changed my brother into a man, and that had to be a lot of work. But I am thankful for that. And I want to thank you, and we're so blessed for you to be part of this dysfunctional family. So, Colton, from playing ball with you to always getting in trouble for you and you laughing in the corner while we were getting our ass beat, just thank you. But everybody, please raise your glass up as high as you can. And do you need a drink? Keto diet. To a long and healthy marriage to Mr. and Mrs. Herrick.